there! Thanks for stopping by the StoudtHouse to see what we got going on. Today, I thought I'd give you an update on our house project. As you'll see, we've been working through the winter. You'll see quite a difference from the beginning of this video to the end of this video. Things are really going fast now, and a lot of changes are going to be happening quickly. So I wanted to bring you up to speed. The contractors are working hard, and we're working alongside of them when we can. There's also been a lot of planning behind the scenes, which I'll get to show you shortly. I'm going to speed up the clips where I can without making you dizzy, but also bring you along the way a little bit quicker, as these changes have happened over several weeks. Stick around to the end. You won't believe the difference. Okay, plumbing and electrical complete on the first and second floor. Now let's move to the basement. On this day, we were removing the remainder of the old chimney. If you'll remember, in previous videos, we took the chimney out from the first and second floor already. Okay, great. That's off the list. We also installed a temporary door so it would be easier to remove the bricks. Several days later, the gas and water crews showed up to make their marks, and that's a really good sign. New day. Let's get this party started. Since we extended the back wall, we had to place beams here, where the original wall was. I couldn't record while this was happening as I was helping. We had to make this change on both sides of the basement. And wow, what a difference opening up these walls made. Now, it's time to open up this wall. Once the top two rows were out, we put the lintels in as the header for the new doorway. There were several things happening at one time, so the clips may get a little confusing. The old threshold was being repaired for the new flooring. Also, while one opening was being made, another was being prepared to be closed. I had to leave for work, so I couldn't watch all of the progress be made. But after I came home and did a walkthrough, this is what I found. I couldn't help but think how that's just like life. As one door closes, another opens. The next day I was busy and wasn't in the house all day. When I came through to do the walkthrough at night, I couldn't believe the changes that had been made in one day. Studs are up, windows are framed out. We've been dreaming about this project for years. Sometimes it feels surreal to see it happening right in front of us. And it's so exciting to see the progress from day to day. Okay, let's take a little sneak peek. The insulators are in here working. Let's see how it's going. We're gonna move, don't get dizzy. Okay, let's clean up the mess. Okay, the guys had to run for supplies. Let's see if we can get the rest of this floor scraped up. Okay, the guys are back. Got as much of the floor off as I could. Let's get out of their way and go look at something more fun. I picked up a few paint sample swatches so we can decide what colors we want to paint the walls. These blue tones will be the accent colors, and I'm trying to figure out a neutral to use for the other walls and ceilings. So I thought I would just share the process with you. I thought a good way might be to lay the paint choices on the cabinet sample that I was able to borrow from Lowe's. This way I could see which ones were pulling actually more brown than they looked in the actual store. This was very helpful for me to figure out which ones I really loved against the color tones of the other items that I could not change. I was a little disappointed that some of them were pulling brown against the gray cabinet, but the only thing that's really going to be brown are the beams in the house and some of the flooring. Most of the other colors are grays and blues. Some of the other colors that I thought were more of the white tones were actually pulling yellow against the gray cabinet. I encourage you to do this before you buy paint. The samples are free, and this was very helpful. Here I'm trying to decide about this one. Should I keep it or should I ditch it? I love the color, but it's pulling brown against the gray cabinet. Ultimately, I decided it needed to go. And this one is pulling too yellow, so out you go. It's hard to tell here on the camera, but this one was pulling a little yellow also, so I pulled that one out as well. These are the ones I'm left with as my neutrals. Now, onto the colors I'll use as accent colors in the rooms. I'll definitely let you know what I chose when we paint. I thought I'd end this video with samples of the paint colors, the kitchen cabinet door, and the backsplashes we will be using, along with the flooring we chose. In a few days, the inspector will be out to sign off on what we just showed you. Then it's time for drywall. Changes are going to happen very quickly, and we'll keep you updated. See you soon!